Hello everybody and welcome back to Dragon God Productions. My name is Jesse and today we are going to be playing Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn. Now, if many of you may not remember what happened, well, I don't blame you, because I streamed this game. Well, the first time I streamed it, it was on YouTube, so the full VOD is up there if you want it, at Dragon God Productions. So, to recap, in case you don't want to watch the entire thing, we did adventurous stuff. We basically most of it was basically going around, doing some fetch quests, killing some monsters. The more important stuff is meeting two characters, Ida and Papalimo, who we are going to get to know much more later down the line. And we fought against a guy in a spooky black cloak. And we met basically the leader of Gridarnia, and whose name is now escaping me. Crap. That's good. We'll learn about it once we dive deeper into the story. So, enough holding around, enough stalling. Let's go. And this is where we left off. Best of endeavors. Right before the whole meat of the story gets thrown at us. None in Gridarnia can doubt your worth, Artoria. But to receive such praise from the Elder Seedseer herself. And nor is that the half of it. She chose you to play the role of emissary. For God's sake. Thanks. You! An outsider! Do you have any idea what this means? But of course you don't. You are not Forestborn. Which is rather the point. Mistake me not, I think you're worthy. Your selection is all but unprecedented. I'll wager you have not the faintest inkling what is required of you. There are preparations that the emissary must needs complete ahead of time. I suggest you consult Mion regarding the matter. He is overseeing the arrangements for the event. Now, you had best get going. The ceremony cannot commence without the emissary. Oh, you're not in Artoria? Don't make a hash of this. Okay, that last part was rude. Now, as much as I like, and I mean really like, the music for the later expansions, like Endwalker, the music for the earlier game, for the Realm Reborn, isn't that bad. It's nice. Oh, mother.
Well, if it isn't the emissary herself. Had I known you were coming, I would have baked a pie. You truly are full of surprises, Artoria. Next you'll be telling me you're one of the Warriors of Light, back from my half-decade-long holiday. Well, let's speak of preparations. As you doubtless already know, Green Bliss is an age-old ceremony for strengthening the bond between man and elemental. These days, though, the name also refers to the festival at large. In the ceremony, the emissary serves as a conduit, bridge between the people and the guardians of the Trollswood. Suffice it to say, it is no small responsibility, nor does the Elder Seedseer choose mankind's representative on a whim. Seldom in history have non-Forestborn been chosen for the role, which should give you an idea of the magnitude of the honor being accorded to you. For your part, you are required to wear a ceremonial artifact, which is presently in the keeping of Timber Master Beaton. Go to the Carpenter's Guild and collect it from the man, then return to me for further instructions.
Okay, Mama. So you're the emissary to be. Mion sent word that you will be coming to collect the ceremonial artifact. The good news is that it's ready, painstakingly crafted by these very hands, from the rarest of materials. Take it along with this warning. Get so much as a scratch on the thing and I shall make an unceremonial artifact out of you! Okay, I'll be sure to keep it safe. Mama, I'm back.
I bring a trick from to the Carpenters Guild. Let's see what you have in that box. This is by far the finest Mono mask I have ever laid eyes upon. The Timber Master has truly outdone himself this time. In case he didn't mention, the mask is crafted from the consecrated lumber rendered up by the Guardian Tree, only for use at the ceremony. In other words, it is priceless. Mother bids you to handle it with care.
Well, that explains why the Carpenter Guild Masters have basically threatened to kill me.
And with that, your preparations are complete. The venue should just about be in order as well. If you have any questions, now's the time to ask them.
And I'm not gonna ask any. Moving on.
Now that you have the Mono mask, all that's left is to participate in the ceremony. Perchance you are feeling nervous, but never fear. Despite all the pomp surrounding the role, there really is nothing to being emissary. All you are required to do is wear the mask, stand up straight, and look dignified. The more involved aspects of the proceedings will be handled by others. Oh no? The ceremony will be held at Miketo's amphitheater. When you are ready, make yourself known to the caretaker. There, the woman's name is Stain. Oh, and be sure to wear your mask or she may not recognize you. Now off you go, Otoya, and good luck!
Wonder if I can just hide it. Hey, can I still go in even though I'm not technically wearing the mask?
Ah, you must be the emissary. I see you have come prepared. That as well. I've been instructed to escort you to your place. Please follow me.
The elder Cecia.
12 bless her hearts!
Oh man, it's back on.
Peter, Papa Limo.
Hello, little Kupo. Hello. People I don't know.
May she find favor with the elementals.
And the voice actress who portrays her later on really manages to nail her original voice actress. What?
This radiance.
Oh, her name's Connie Senna. Oh, it's this crystal I found.
Could it be a crystal of light?
Oh. What to do?
Tell me true. Has the Mother Crystal revealed herself to you? Did you bask in her light? Have you, perchance, experienced sensations akin to ether sickness of late?
Well, I did have a headache, and I did flew around a bit.
That Hydaelyn would speak directly to this woman.
Why is that important?
There once were dauntless adventurers who fought in the name of Eorzea. When the primals threatened to bleed the land dry, these brave men and women rose to face them. When the Garlean Empire resumed its war of conquest, they rushed to the realm's defense. And when it was foretold that Dalamud would fall, they fought with all their strength to deliver us from certain doom. Yet as strong and as brave as they were, they, like so many, disappeared amidst the flames at Cartano.
If you played
None
1.0,
have
you'd actually
forgotten the
be one of those
heroes
adventurers.
who gave all for the sake of a realm not their own.
It's just that nobody remembers it.
Yet when we try to recall their names, we find the pages of our memories are blank, as if bleached by the sun. And when we try to recall their faces, We see them only in silhouette, as if they stood betwixt us and a blinding glare. Hence have these heroes come to be known as the Warriors of Light. Beholding you, illuminated by the glow of the crystal, I could not help but be reminded of them. The crystal has chosen you for a purpose.
Such as?
Trust to its guiding light, and all shall be revealed to you in good time. Though none can say for certain what the future will bring, it is my belief that you may yet play a telling role in the tale of this great realm.
So I just gotta listen to this random crystal.
For the power of the echo resides within you.
AKA plot convenience. The very power that basically tells you what the hell is actually going on. What?
Ah, look who's back in the land of the living.
And out of the voice cutscene. What happened?
You adventurers are nothing if not resilient. Seeing as the worst is past, I shall take my leave and return to my duties. Oh, I almost forgot. The elder Seedseer told me she'd like to see you when you felt well enough. The gentle soul was almost as worried about you as I was. Bless her. When you're back on your feet, be sure to visit her at the lotus stand.
Could you at least tell me where it is?
Look forward to your coming, Toya. But tell me, are you recovered?
Yeah. I mean, I'm here, aren't I?
I am most glad of that. Now I hope you will not doubt the earnestness of my concern. I would ask a favor of you. Nor can I deny that I summoned you here in part with this in mind. Know, however, that I proceed only upon the understanding that you are rested and well.
And here we are. Now we can finally leave Gridarnia.
I have written the Battle of Cartanel and the calamity that followed claimed countless souls, and left countless more bereft and alone. The dark days that followed, many were the survivors who thought themselves less fortunate than the dead. 5 years have come and gone, but the land and the people still bear the wounds of the devastation. Nor are we any closer to learning the fate of the Warriors of Light. Yet so long as we live, never must we give up hope. We owe this to those who laid down their lives that we might behold another dawn. In remembrance of them, a memorial service will soon be held upon the anniversary of the Battle of Cartanel. This missive bears the details of that service. You graciously accepted that part of the emissary in the recent ceremony.
I did? When did I do that?
Would you be so willing? Now make you my envoy and have you bear my message to our allies. Dedication to the people of Gridarnia rouses fond memories. Would choose no other for the role. Will you do me this favor?
Well, if it means I could be able to check out other places, then sure.
Humbly, I thank you. 'Tis good to see you. Good to see you up and about again, Altoya. Tell me, did you pay the elder Seedseer and visit as I bade?
Yeah, I did. And she's letting me leave.
An appointed personal envoy.
Thank you, Mama.
Now you are to bear the elder Seedseer's missive to our allies. Well, it seems you've made an impression on the great woman. I can't argue with her judgment, though. You've earned this honor with tireless hard work, and anyone who says you don't deserve it had better not do so in my hearing. I find myself praising you often of late, but Mother is truly proud of you.
Aw, thank you, Mama.
Short of a warrior of light, I can imagine no better adventurer to represent us, and that, my girl, is some compliment. But I flattered you enough for one day. I don't want your head to get too big, or you'll struggle to lug it around the realm. Speaking of which, Eorzea is a big old place. Now that you have an airship pass, you can really start to broaden your horizons. The sky is quite literally the limit. Even if your errand didn't call for it, I would strongly suggest visiting the 2 other city-states of the Alliance before you go anywhere else. They are, of course, Limsa Lominsa, City of Pirates, and Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert. Once you've acquainted yourself with them, you can turn your sights on whichever lesser-trodden region takes your fancy. Calamity changed the face of Eorzea, and much of her now lies in shadow, beyond man's ken. A veritable playground for wide-eyed adventurers like you yourself. Mind you, it won't all be fun and games. Each nation faces its fair share of problems, from internal strife to conflict with beast tribes and their primals.
Excuse me.
But don't be too surprised if you find yourself embroiled in the odd unsavory situation on your travels. But no matter what difficulties you encounter, I am confident that you will pull through and emerge the stronger for the experience. These are interesting times for Eorzea, Artoria. It's been 5 years now since the calamity, but folk are finally beginning to look to the future. A period of great change is upon us, and you have a part to play in it. And if that prospect doesn't excite you, I don't know what will.
Wonder how the hell these kinds of flights work. I mean, there doesn't seem to be much seats. How the hell are these used and are so used for flight travel? The way they look.
Hey, I later. See ya.
And now,
Farewell, Artoria. One day, minstrels will sing of your deeds. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal.
yeah, minstrel will sing my deeds, and I will exaggerate a lot of them. Meanwhile, with the Get RPG's resident Empire.
Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balthar.
Hello, ma'am.
I did not expect the Gridarnian envoy to be an adventurer. It speaks highly of your character that the elder Seedseer would choose an outsider to represent her nation's interests. This way. I bid you welcome. I am Melvib Blufisvin, Admiral of Limsa Lominsa, and Commander of the Maelstrom. Now,
Yeah, they
what
must have
news
practiced
from the
trying to
Black
pronounce that
Shroud?
name a lot to be able to say it that cleanly. Here's a letter. And there goes the dialogue text.
7 hells has it been 5 years? 5 years since the Gallian Empire sought to wrest Eorzea from our grasp. It was in answer to the imperial threat that these city-states formed the Grand Companies and forged the Eorzean alliance anew. But Garlemald was not content to wager all on a simple contest of martial might. They had other plans. The Meteor Project. Mercator's Nail von Darnus, hell's take him, intended to cleanse a realm by snatching the lesser moon Dalamud from the heavens and casting it down upon our heads. Desperate to prevent this lunatic scheme, marched our forces to the Cardinal Flats, and there met the 7th Imperial Legion in battle. Never have I seen a fight like the Battle of Cardinal. I have seen so many. But though we gave no quarter, spared not one ounce of effort, we could not prevent what followed. From inside the shell of Dalamud came a winged nightmare. The dragon the size of a bloody city was the elder primal Bahamut, bent on making an 8th hell of Eorzea. In the space of a breath, the legions of the Empire were set aflame, while our own armies fared little better. 'Twas as if the whole world was burning. Words cannot well describe the scene. And yet, by some miracle, a few among us were spared. Even as I steeled myself for death, a blinding white light enveloped me, robbing me of my senses. When I regained them, the dragon was gone. The still smoldering land was world beyond all knowing. Were Archon Louis War still with us, he would doubtless shed some light on unfathomable happenings. Alas, he is not. I fear we will want for his wisdom in the days to come. For while our nation struggled to recover from the devastation, the beast men called forth the damned primals to torment us anew. Unless we put aside our differences and rebuild now, our foes will catch us unprepared. I speak not only of the beastmen. Do not imagine that the Empire has forsaken its claim on Eorzea. The Imperials crowd our borders, waiting to strike. Damn it all, we need champions to replace those we lost. But such thoughts are worse than worthless. Time is short, and none will save us save ourselves. It is the duty of every soul who survived the calamity to work together for the good of Eorzea, and this memorial service may be the very thing to reunite us. Khan E. Senna has the right of it. I accept her proposal. Your duty is done here, adventurer. I will see to it that the Elder Seedseer receives my reply. You travel next to Ul'dah, yes?
Yeah? That is next.
Give my regards to General Reborn. Oh, and tell him the wolf has been sniffing around the stables. A private jest, and one in poor taste. Or would have you tell it all the same. Fare you well, Artoria. May the Navigator guide you on your journey.
I'll also tell him that you're the one who said it.
Ah, a guest from Gridarnia. I thought I smelled leaf mold. I
Do I
won't
smell
hold it
that bad?
against you. If you're half the warrior Kane says, 'tis a wonder you don't reek of dead Ixal. Welcome to the Sultanate of Ul'dah. I am Reborn al-Din, General of the Immortal Flames. But you did not come all this way to trade formalities.
Yeah, I got a letter for you. Cotonou. I remember bloody Cotonou. Do you know what happened that day, adventurer? When we took the field against the Guardians? Yeah. So my counterparts have educated you. Oh, trust him to make light of a wolf problem. Women always did have a black sense of humor. Wolves are bloodthirsty beasts upon which one cannot turn one's back. Only a matter of time before they bite. But it was with the Guardian 50 years ago. No sooner had they learned how to use magitech than they began seizing territory from their neighbors. Led by then legated Solus Zos Galvus, they swiftly brought the other nations of Ilzabar to heel. And so the legatus became an emperor, and his republic an empire. It's always an empire with JRPGs. Why is it always the big bad empire? Why can't the next main antagonist be anything other than an empire? Like, what if the empire were part of the protagonists? Like, the game tells the Luminaria you get to play as the Imperials, but that again, some characters are shown as evil. But then again, every other character is nice. Anyway, enough of tangenting. An empire which then sets its sights upon Eorzea.
But the conquering emperor is now an old man for 80 winters. His health is failing, and he has no clear successor. I guess not. This is why the Guardians have been quite quiet of late.
But the 14th Imperial Legion is still entrenched within our borders. And the commander, Legatus Gaius van Belsar, long harbored ambitions of conquest. Were he to strike now, I fear we would fall like so many others before us. And not only Ul'dah, but Gridarnia and Limsa Lominsa as well. Calamity brought the lot of us to our knees. We've yet to get up. We barely have the strength to stand against the beast tribes. Never mind the primals they to summon. We are a realm divided, sure. Alliance in name only. But the wolf cares not for the plight of its prey. Guardians stir, and the Admiral would not let it go unnoticed. All other concerns pale in comparison to the Empire, even the beast tribes and their bloody primals. We must stand united once more, that much is clear. And if we are to do so, we must remember the cause which last brought us together. Kan-E will have her memorial. We will honor the memory of the fallen. Remember the people what their brothers and sisters fought and died for. Good to hear it. Everyone has accepted the proposal.
I'll inform the Sultana and the Syndicate.
Will speak with her grace myself.
Very good, sir.
The Elder Seed Seer will have my reply anon. My thanks to you, adventurer. You're welcome. Well, I will, and that'll be the only time I'll use the airships. Ah, my lady envoy. Trust your stay in the Sultanate has been pleasant. Now, if you don't mind my asking, do you perchance have plans to visit Limsa Lominsa in the near future? If so, I have information that may be of interest to you. I once accompanied the Black Flame General on an official visit to the seaside city-state, during which time I became acquainted with Gridarnia, the proprietor of the Drowning Wrench. Well, the man sent word just now that he has a job for a capable adventurer. I can think of none with better credentials than you. Gridarnia would doubtless be pleased were you to offer him your services. What as it, some suspicious-looking buggers have been sneaking in and out of the Sastasha Sea Grot, and I need a trustworthy sword to head up north to Airport and find out who they are and what they're up to. Don't sound like much, I know. But it wasn't so long ago as the Fishbacks pet pirates paid us an unwelcome visit, and folk are feeling a bit nervous. Well, permit me, Master Gridarnia. I shall be happy to elaborate. Well, if it ain't the Chief Yellow Jacket himself. To what do I owe this rare honor, Commodore Raynor? Come to make sure me patrons are behaving? Or just thirsty? Neither. In fact, I was informed that you had requested an adventurer to assist in my investigation. I am keen to offer what information I could sift from recent reports. Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Airport, in the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers had completed a routine patrol of the region, the Sastasha Sea Grot included. Their search revealed little, save that a family of Korils have taken up residence in the caves. Nothing to concern us, in short. In light of recent developments, however, it would seem wise to search Sastasha again. But with the Sahagin testing our defenses daily, I am loath to assign the task to the limited forces at my disposal. Our line is stretched as it is. Thus, I sought the services of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our stead. Any aid you can offer in this matter would be greatly appreciated. Well, I am here, so why not? Then it is settled. Sastasha is located in western Nosca. For more detailed instructions on how to reach the place, I suggest you consult Vimelpa. It can be found at the ferry docks on the lower decks. You heard the man. Good luck to you, lass. Junior Fighter is completely new. Yeah, we don't have this. We basically had to just jump. I basically had to just jump in. Yeah, I had to just go to Duty Finder, select this, then select this, and then I basically had to wait for people to join in. Usually it takes forever, probably longer if I'm doing older content. So I'm just gonna stick with NPCs. Yeah, this definitely looks way different than what I'm used to. Yeah, it's way different than I remember. Huh. This witch seems inconspicuous. Oh. And here's the first boss. There you go. Oh. Did have it. Neat. Hey fellas, how's it going? Yeah. Knock knock. Hello. Hello. Show your spawning grounds, Walker. Oh, that was quick. Alright, let's get him. Now let's see how they try to incorporate the mechanics in here this time. Because mostly the strategy is basically just to kill him. For support, I think I'm forced to. Oh my god, they really are just ow. Oh my god, they are playing the strategy and just ignoring him. Good, might as well. Now you're dead. So, Sastasha is... And there's the animation. The difference between what I'm used to and this one is prettier. And yeah, it's a bit more streamlined. The first part of the dungeon, yeah, just basically points you in just one direction. While we fought all the Reavers, more or less the same. Except your real destination is just streamlined. In fact, the two keys you need to grab, you can just get them by just killing the enemies. Or the captain's key, you just have to kill them. The hold key, just need to find enter the hold and get it. And the last boss is relatively the same. Burn it until it's dead. Ignore everything else. Ready to hear about that job then? Like I said, the request comes from our sister guild in Gridarnia. And that's all I know. But what it is you get asked to do, I somehow doubt it pose any trouble for an adventurer has survived a bedlam on Sastasha. If you think you might be interested, you'll want to have words with Mother Mio, my counterpart at Gridarnia. Good luck, class! Yay, I'm going to see Mama again. Mama, I'm home!
Take a seat wherever you like, friend. Our waitress will come to take your... Oh, it's you, Atoya. It's so good to see you again. What's that? You abandoned your own suggestion, you say? A foul-mouthed rogue sent me word that an adventurer might be along for the job. And it turns out to be you. Well, this makes things a lot easier, doesn't it? Regarding to the task in question, there is a fair bit to tell. Let me know when you're ready to hear the details, and I shall brief you.
This feels like a good place to stop. Next time, we're not going to be continuing with the story, actually. I'm going to be doing something different. I will be doing a bit of PvP. Yeah, that's right. PvP. Originally in FF14, PvP wasn't fun. But with the introduction of crystalline conflict, people love it. So yeah, I'll be doing crystalline conflict tomorrow. Unranked. I have never done ranked before. All I've done is casual. And considering how there were occasions where I lost badly a lot in just casual, ranked will be an interesting to see. Will I lose a lot? Hell yeah. Will I win? Maybe. Is there a chance I might freak out? Definitely. Because I am not a PvP kind of guy. So this will be entertaining for you guys. Thank you for joining us for the stream. This has been Dragon Ball Productions, and I have been Jesse. Thank you for tuning in. The VOD will be up on YouTube by tomorrow. So if you missed it and want to see what you missed, which doesn't feel like much, and it's mostly just cutscenes. But still, if you want to check the VOD, head on over to DragonGodProductions.com. I mean, YouTube.com/DragonGodProductions. The VOD will be up there tomorrow. So, until next time, see you later.